Hello, I'm Vincent Mustaro, Senior Staff Associate for Policy Services. Policy is a very important responsibility of boards of education. It is through your policies that you exert your leadership, and CABE has many services which will help you fulfill this important responsibility. I would like to take an opportunity at this time to briefly review what these services are, and more information about them can be found on our website or by contacting me. Some of these services come by virtue of your membership in CABE, and other services are on a pay-for-fee basis. The first service I want to describe is what we call basic policy information. This comes as part of your membership. Through this service, we answer your policy questions, we send you sample policies and administrative regulations, and if there's a policy you're concerned with that the board is planning to act on, we can review that policy for you and make any needed suggestions. Another service that I'd like to describe is what we call the Core Reference Manual. This is found on our website in the member section. This is a sample policy manual. It doesn't contain all of the policies that we have, but it contains all of the mandated policies and many of what we call recommended good practice policies. In addition, that also comes with your membership, but you can also purchase that on a CD, which will help you use that material at the local level. Another service is the Connecticut Online Policy Service. We call this COPS. This is where CABE will host your policy manual online in a very easy to use, easy to navigate format. And doing this, the manual that's online will always reflect your most current policies. You simply, at any time when you make a change to your policy or adopt new policies, send them to my attention, and within 48 hours they'll be posted in your online manual. A very popular service is what we call the Policy Audit Service. In this service, I will read your manual and make a series of suggestions highlighting what are the strengths, what are the weaknesses, what needs to be done in order to bring the manual up to date, and based on what I find, I will make a series of recommendations. Another service, and perhaps what I think is the most important service, is what we call the Policy Update Service publication. This publication comes out 4 times a year. It highlights changes in policy as a result of legislative action, or we talk about new policy issues, because policy is forever changing. There are always new issues impacting policy. This comes out, as I said, quarterly and is available as a subscription. It is probably the best way that a district can keep its manual up to date. Another service is the Customized Policy Service. This is a service, again for a fee, in which we will develop an entirely new manual for a district. In doing this, we will work usually with the Policy Committee of the Board of Education and, as I indicated, develop an entirely new, up-to-date policy manual. For those districts that use this service, at the completion of the service, we offer another service, and that's called the Custom Update Service. In this particular service, CABE will take the major responsibility for keeping that newly developed policy manual up to date. Also, another service, really without a name, that we simply call consultancy, because you may have a unique situation in your district or a project in which you need assistance and we can provide assistance depending on the nature of your particular project. And last but not least, what comes to you as virtue of your membership is what we call Policy Highlights. Policy Highlights is a listserv email letter that we publish every other week. And in that, we're highlighting contemporary policy issues and again, make recommendations for policies and also point you in the direction of where material can be found. There are many services, as you can see. And again, this is only a very brief overview. We can again provide more information in depth by contacting me personally or any of the members of the department or by looking at the information that's on our website. Thank you very much.